What's going on, y'all? Tony.
Sorry.
Bro, it's game time?
It's game day, baby. It is game day. What's happening, fool? It's your boy, Tony.
It is your boy, Shep. What's happening, man?
We are back for our third episode.
Yeah, well, technically our fourth, but our third. But so first of all, we want to, like we do always, we want to thank everybody who liked, shared, followed, subscribed to any of the pages and things that we have. Huh?
We had $3,000 last week.
Yeah, $3,000 video on the second video. $3,000 views on the second video. Sorry. Technical difficulties on the first attempt at the third video. So this is our second attempt at a third video.
AV boy.
Yes, I am the AV boy in this duo.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll take full responsibility for that. But yeah, so now we're back for the third episode, and things have gotten spicy since we last talked to folks.
Spicy meatball.
Yeah, the NFL done cranked up, or the NFL has started a little bit. You got rookies that are on the field now. You got a few things going on there that we can, touch on.
Of course.
The NBA playoffs have kicked into high gear.
Playoffs?
Yeah, playoffs.
Playoffs?
Yeah, and then the topic that I'm most excited to talk about, because it's NBA related of sorts, is Ayesha Curry.
Ayesha, you know I want you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, first what I'm going to talk about, y'all probably sitting at home wondering, we're watching Tony and Shep, right? Yeah, it's Tony and Shep. Well, why does Tony, as I, have on a football helmet? It's nice too, it's kind of sexy. And a Cobras jersey. Shout out to the capital city Cobras.
The Georgia Cobras.
You're right. Oh, I'm tripping. It is really definitely the Georgia Cobras now.
So because we recorded an episode last time and we did this, I forgot that it didn't record and people don't really know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Georgia Cobras of the APDFL, the Amateur to Professional Developmental Football League.
Long name.
This is a mouthful.
Imagine put it on the back of a jersey.
But yeah, shout out to the Cobras. The last time they played the P-Town Records. And
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, and they secured, I guess, a share of the lead of their conference moving forward, which means that they guaranteed themselves a first-round bye if they went out, and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. And so, I'm going to tell the story again because I didn't get a chance to tell it. To the game against the Records, I rode with Josh.
I'm
not going to tell you what Josh's last name is because I don't want to embarrass him. But I rode with Josh. And on the way to the game, Josh and I had to stop to get something to eat. So we stopped at Publix. As we come out of Publix, Josh opens the door for me on the passenger side of the car.
At that point, I would have called an Uber. I would have called an Uber and bro, you can pick me up from my house. And you best not open the door again.
But listen though, I think it's just a byproduct of Josh being a good dude.
He is a good guy
who opens the door for women on the when they ride the car.
You're right. Josh is a good guy that opens the doors for women.
Yeah, Josh. Oh, I know you ain't talking about no. Oh, okay, Tony. I guess I did set myself up for that one. I guess I did set myself up for that.
Antonio Ivy, Kojo, Jarvis, Josh, Quinn, all my boys on defense, people on offense, both Gerard, Javier, LD, shout out to LD, Bruce, D Barry.
We're trying to get all these names out.
It's so many. Old man Deezy, old man Dion Deezy. Dion is the Peyton Manning of semi-pro, bro. He's a Peyton Manning.
I pretty much put it like this. Dion got this APDFL figured out.
Oh yeah.
I've been with the team now, covering it and shooting for him for about 5 years. And what I've realized is that first of all, you can't do that all day, and then second of all, Dion pretty much got that league figured out. The boy is a game changer.
He's a seasoned team changer, bro. The 1 year that we did not have him, that when he went that we not have him.
Y'all went through struggled. 6 quarterbacks.
Yeah, we did, and we struggled, barely making the playoffs, barely. Now that we got him, we literally lost one game. Yeah, we lost one game, and that was a nail biter last second thing. Dion throwing, I think right now he's throwing for 2,000-3,000 yards.
I think he leads the league in passing.
Leads in passing with 30 touchdowns to 4 or 5 picks. The man is a beast. Shout out Deezy.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Once again, to the Georgia Cobras, also sponsored by Nike.
A potential sponsor of Tony and Shep. Tony is like that. Tony Antonio Ivy is probably
Antonio.
He's probably one of the more influential men that I've met in my life because of this program. Tony gives a lot of himself to give everybody who plays for this team an opportunity to pursue something bigger than themselves, and so that we appreciate you, Tony, for all the opportunities that you gave us. And
I salute you. 100%,
you know what I mean? So yeah, salute to the Cobras. Aisha Curry.
Just but right off the bat, we're going right into that.
Yes, bro, because it's like the least sports related, but it's also like something that's very relevant now. And I think our opinion is important and valid in it, even though some people don't think so.
Of course they don't think so, but 2 tears in a bucket to them. Yeah. So she says that she feels some type of way. She feels some type of way that she doesn't get the attention from the opposite sex that Steph does. And me and Roy and a lot of men feel a certain type of way about that, because here's from where I'm coming from. I kind of try to make mine as rich and as layman as possible. Like I try to make it as simple. I don't want to use big SAT words. I do have them, or ACT words.
GRE words.
GRE. I don't try.
That's
to
my
use
job.
That.
I use words.
I let Roy do that. See, I'm with jerseys and football helmet. This is what I do. So I equate it to this. So it's basically she feels some type of way that she doesn't get the attention that her husband does from the opposite sex. Now, we don't know what goes on behind those closed doors.
Yeah.
I have no idea what Steph is saying to her, what she said to Steph, and their own private entity. I have no idea. But I do feel that, one, this should not have ever came out to the public eye. Like this should not have been voiced on a TV show. That's where I agree with you. I think what it was with Aisha was a moment of vulnerability where she opened herself up to something that a lot of women actually do struggle with, which is something that my eyes have been open to, and that's the feelings of insecurity sometimes. And this is the points that was made, which are valid points. Yes.
She's a mother of 3 children. She's always been viewed as Steph Curry's wife as opposed to her own thing. And sometimes, she doesn't receive the comments and the feedback that other women receive, and so that left her feeling like, am I still desirable? Here's the part that I think is missed and that's been misinterpreted by in conversations that's been had about this, and I saw it somewhere else. Men view Aisha Curry as a marathon when they're looking for a sprint. Like, men see Aisha Curry, they see the position that she's in with a man who apparently treats her well. Apparently, he's financially capable. He's worth $200 million. Like, he's financially able to provide for her. They seem to have an open, loving relationship. He doesn't disrespect her or anything.
TV shows, cooking show, they do all that.
They do that. They have a beautiful family. And men look at that and be like, all right, I have no chance in hell with that woman. I'm not going to waste my time.
Basically, once again, in layman's terms, men see her and respect their marriage.
That's the thing.
They respect. Like, why would I even try to approach Aisha Curry in this aspect? Like you said, knowing that I'm looking for a sprint.
Yeah, I'm looking for something that's quick and easy. And it's like, as Steph Curry as a man, like, men are also insecure in a sense that we will compare ourselves to the mate of the lady that we're pursuing. If we look at Aisha Curry, we're saying, okay, how do we stack up against Steph Curry?
6'3", light skin, and millions of dollars.
We don't stack up very well.
No, not like, unless you are another NBA or a sports superstar or something like that. You're not.
I've never won a unanimous MVP, and neither has anybody else.
Ever. In any sport, actually. I don't think in any sport.
No.
In any sport, period.
Like, so Steph Curry is a man who men respect as a husband. Yeah, we respect him as a player and we respect him as a husband. So it seems illogical for us to go and pursue Aisha Curry
at any point. And also, and I want to piggyback. Look, my thing's always been this, and some people, I've gotten some slack about it. I'm going to talk about this, and I'm going to say it. Like, my thing is this: if you are married, if you are married, now I'm not talking about, and even I will go as far as to say committed relationship in to pursue of being married. If you and your significant other are taking that step to be married, why would it matter if you're being approached? by the opposite sex.
Why would you seek the validation of outside men?
At all. Oh, wait, and I'm not even gonna say. We're not even gonna say men. This is gonna go both ways. A married woman or a woman in a committed relationship that's in the process of getting to be married should not seek validation of any kind from a man outside of her husband, and vice versa. A man should not seek that from a woman outside. There's no reason at all. We've heard insecurities and because of she's been married for 10 years and she's had kids and she feels insecure. So you feel insecure that other men don't approach you?
What's the point of being married? Like, well, here's my thing. I'm a married man. Hey, big head. Yeah, like I'm a married man, and my wife actually posted a status about this.
She did,
where she's like,
"Shout out Eunice."
Yeah, shout out to my baby,
that's sister.
It's like she posted a status about this. It's not that we seeking the validation of other people. Like I got so much stuff to work on in my own marriage. I don't have time to think about what other women think of me.
Don't have and neither, to be honest with you, even me now, I'm not married and don't care what another woman feel about me. I don't. I really don't. As long as that one person loves me and thinks highly of me, thinks the world of me, I'm good. Because you know what? It takes it back to when you was a kid.
Yeah.
And when he was like in high school or he's in middle school and somebody say, "Oh, yo, bald headed self," would you be like, "Oh, I know somebody who like it"?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what matters.
Exactly.
I know someone who like it.
Maybe that's arrogant on our part, but it is what it is. I don't have the insecurities associated with that.
No.
And my wife saying it openly of her own volition let me know that there are women out there who also don't share those, because I compliment my wife.
You're supposed to.
I do. I love that woman. I love that woman. So I do everything that I can.
Is great.
Yes, bro. Yes. And I do everything that I can to try. If she ever felt that type of way, I told her straight up, listen, if you feel that type of way, baby, I understand that you can. Like, you do seek outside validation. Don't you ever say that out loud.
No, please.
Especially not on a
TV show.
Yeah, don't tell me.
You're on a panel TV show.
That's gonna get millions of views.
That's gonna get millions of views.
Bro, listen, don't do me like that.
It's almost kind of one of those things. It's that kind of it is. Whatever's going on between two people in their relationship, whatever's insane, whatever happens in this house stays in this house. The funny thing with what you're saying, even when she first brought up on that panel, Jada Pinkett Smith even said herself, she's like, "Yeah, I dealt with that." Which I'm pretty sure, but then again, it's Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah.
How many people really approach Jada Pinkett Smith? It's like Halle Berry. Like if you saw Halle Berry, and Halle Berry was in a club with a bunch of everyday average dudes.
Yeah, and
very, very few will actually say something to her.
Yeah, and every man that you talk to will be like, "Oh, I go." Yeah, you're not telling the truth, bro.
You're not telling. Let's call a spade a spade, bro.
Yeah,
like, you really would not. If Halle Berry is sitting right there, like you gonna sit from afar and you be like, "Bro, that's Halle Berry."
Yeah,
Grace Halle Berry.
Man. Like, let me take a picture on my phone so I can tell people I was near Halle Berry.
Yeah, like you may go and say, "Hey," but as far as trying to spit game and holler, no,
not very many.
You want to know why? Because you're here, she's here,
and you know that. You know that. Now, here's another thing that's been happening. People have now begun to associate that with the way Steph been playing in the playoffs.
Yes, now that's funny. That's funny. That is hilarious. But then again,
you like the way I segue to sports.
Segue. But the funny thing about that, and people say I want to attribute that to it, but Steph hasn't played good in the playoffs. Period.
Yeah,
his numbers always drop when he goes into the playoffs.
Yeah, but one of the things that's been encouraging, I guess, is that's unfair to Steph. Like, people seem to only remember Steph's bad games, but Steph almost averaged a triple-double in the finals last year, bro. He was one bad game away from, he had one bad game, and that stopped him from being the finals MVP, bro.
Their first finals run.
Their first finals run was injury riddled with point guards. All the point guards that they're supposed to face were injured.
Yeah, but Steph himself was.
Yeah.
He never played. Steph postseason never plays to Steph regular season.
Yeah, but that's the case for a lot of people. But Steph's postseason is still.
But that's above
average.
But that's what makes you a great when you big time game.
I tell you what, he has an opportunity now.
Well, yeah.
Because this is one thing I've been telling people all week. Even though Steph Curry has all of these accolades, I believe somewhere in Steph Curry, he still believes that he has something to prove because he doesn't have
a Finals MVP. Yes.
And he hasn't had that signature playoff moment where it's been like, okay, Steph, now you're worthy of everything that you got.
It's because of his play. It's not
because of his play. It's because of, like that one
his first title run, Iggy was a difference maker.
No, like Iggy didn't score that many points. Like Steph was still important to that team.
Yes, I'm saying he was important.
What's been the difference has been Kevin Durant. When Kevin Durant came,
I'm talking about that first title.
You're talking about the first two title runs.
I'm talking about the first one.
The first one that they won and the second one that they lost.
The first one they won, Iggy was a difference maker. Like Iggy came off the bench and was balling.
LeBron James averaged a triple-double against Iguodala.
Okay.
Okay.
But he also lost.
So he won. Okay, so let's just put this in perspective. Andre Iguodala won the Finals MVP for getting a triple-double averaged on him. And you can't tell me he's a difference maker. LeBron James still averaged a triple-double.
He was a difference. LeBron James
I get why he won it.
But on the other side of the ball, he was a difference maker.
Yeah. To compare Kevin Durant to Dirk is almost disrespectful to me.
Well, that's because you don't like Dirk, first off.
Well, no, I hate Dirk.
I said early. I said
Dirk's German guts.
I said early KD.
I don't care. Early KD is better than early Dirk. Easily.
Finals MVP Dirk? I mean,
yeah, Finals MVP Kevin Durant. 2 times Finals MVP Kevin Durant. Yeah, that was that was more LeBron. That was more LeBron than it was Dirk. Don't give me that, Tony.
Once again, you said Finals MVP Durant. I'm not talking about Finals MVP Durant. I'm talking about Dirk.
You talking about? I'm talking
about Dirk when Dirk was the best European player. Period.
So you're comparing peak Dirk Nowitzki to early Kevin Durant?
That's
why?
I say that's what Kevin Durant reminded me of.
You're telling me Kevin Durant early reminded you of the best version of Dirk Nowitzki we ever seen?
Probably. I'm not a big Dirk fan myself. I'm just
Dirk is a monster, bro. Like I understand who Dirk is. I just don't like him because of what he did to Miami. like for real. He falls into that category. Players I just hate, but I respect his greatness now. Like Dirk is everything that they say he is. Like
so you respect his greatness like you respect Kobe's, huh?
Yes, but I hate their
Speaking of Kobe, Max Keller.
Oh my God. Bro, listen,
Max
first
Keller.
of all, okay, so guys, this is gonna be one time where
this is not a debate between us two right now. This is really this is us really, going at Max like you
are crazy. Like what? Listen, this is the one time you gonna see me and Tony join forces on a Kobe subject.
Fusion.
Like, listen, Max Kellerman had the nerve to come out his mouth and said that Kawhi Leonard in the clutch is better than Kobe Bryant.
He would rather give Kawhi Leonard the ball in the last second, last shot.
Are you serious?
Kobe Bean
Are you
Bryant.
serious? One of the reasons I hate Kobe Bryant's guts is because of Kobe
2009.
Bryant. Yo, we don't have to relive the moment.
Christmas Day.
We don't have to relive it. Look,
Los Angeles Staples Center.
Listen, you have me on your side right now, and you're trying. You're trying to swing that.
I know. I'm telling the folks what happened.
I can be objective, and I can switch to the other side because the numbers that Max were using supports his theory.
His numbers were Kawhi hit 7, Kobe hit 5. In that case, I'd rather get
his shooting percentage is higher.
Yes, because Kobe took more because of the teams Kobe had. He had to.
We're not. Look, at the end of the day, Max Kellerman is wrong about this. I don't want to get into particulars.
I think it was up there. They had Dwayne Wade, Kobe Bryant, Kawhi Leonard, and LeBron James. Out of those 4 people, every day, twice on Sundays, I take Kobe Bryant for the last shot. I would. You not because I said Dwayne Wade.
Right.
But I would take Kobe
and because
Bryant.
of the thing that I watched nearly every game of Dwayne Wade's career except for when he went to Chicago. I didn't watch a second of that.
The lost years.
Yeah, exactly. But he came and I've seen that man do some things in the clutch.
Oh yeah, no disrespect to him, but like you said, you've seen him do some things. You've also seen Kobe do some what the hell things. Yeah. Like shots that only Kobe Bryant would make.
No, shots that Kobe and Michael Jordan could make because every shot Kobe Bryant took was a copycat shot of what Michael Jordan took.
Remember that last episode when we said, if you're going to copy anybody, who you going to copy?
Michael Jordan. I mean, the playoffs are showing us different because Ben Simmons has been atrocious. The entire 76ers against Terminator Jordan have been.
Ben Simmons can't make a layup.
The problem with Ben Simmons is he ain't been shooting the ball
because he can't shoot it.
No, I mean he ain't even been trying.
Ben Simmons is worse than Rondo with the Celtics at shooting.
Absolutely.
Everyone know you play 6 feet off Rondo when he was with the Celtics. You know he was not gonna make a jump shot at all.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons is worse than that.
Yeah. So I'm with you there. I'm 100%. Joel Embiid might not be what everybody think he is.
No, Joel Embiid is what they think he just can't stay healthy.
Well, I think in the playoffs though, these games have been
even just like yesterday, they were like, "Oh, he had a stomach virus or something like that." Not yesterday, the last.
I think it's them knees, bro. I think the stomach virus is an excuse. They've used it too many times.
Yeah. You got to play like I just feel that it's a lot softer than it was back then.
But that doesn't change the fact that it's across the board though. Like back then, just because something is more physical doesn't mean that it's better. I think the NBA is creating a better product now,
more respectable. Well,
back then, because back then it was pretty much MMA on the court, bro.
Yes.
Like you can't have that, and we can't romanticize that as the way basketball should be played.
That was great.
It's not. No,
no blood, no foul.
They should be trying
now all this flop. Now I will say that they've backed down on the flopping lately.
They've tried to crack down.
They've tried to crack down on the flopping. Like when the whole flopping was a thing where everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on now, dude. Like I feel that at that point, if you felt that was a flop, if the ref thought it was a flop, they should be able to review that. And if it was a flop, that should be a 2-shot technical. Giannis. Atta baby, it's boy. That's his name. Giannis, we atta baby, it's boy. That man is good.
Yeah.
That boy is good.
He's a problem.
It's a serious problem.
He's a problem.
When you're that, imagine it's like imagine a Kevin Durant that doesn't shoot jumpers and add 50 pounds to him.
It's a problem.
And faster. That man has a stride, and I've seen him in 2 steps come from the top of the key to damn near the dotted line in 2 steps.
I've seen him go from the half court line to dribble to the rim.
To the rim.
Like, listen, bro.
Like, how do you do that?
Giannis is the problem.
Yes.
What's going on? Like, if Kevin Durant can't play, because I see.
Do you see the Bucks going to the finals?
Yeah. I don't because Philly. I think Philly's gonna lose the series to Toronto.
They're gonna lose it because Kawhi's playing out his mind, dude.
Exactly, Kawhi's playing out his mind, so they're gonna beat Philly.
Okay.
I don't think they legitimately have enough to beat Milwaukee.
But the thing with that is the Warriors are a better 3-point team, so you're gonna be exchanging 2s for 3s.
You talking against
yeah.
But Milwaukee's a shooting team. Like their best player is not a shooter, but they shot the second most threes in the league this year.
You're absolutely correct, but I would still, if it was a 3-point, if you're telling me to pick the Bucks or the Warriors and a 3-point shootout,
you might be talking about the Bucks without Kevin Durant. Oh, you might be talking about the Warriors without Kevin Durant.
Yes, without Kevin. But when you add in Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant is that different. Kevin Durant
What I'm saying is he might not be there for the finals.
He will. It's a straight believe. Kevin Durant will play for the finals, dude. And a chance for his 3rd finals MVP and a 3-peat, he gonna play. If he got to go out there with his calf in his hand, that it could be around his neck as a lanyard, that man will play that game.
Yeah, man. But life is good. We appreciate everybody for taking the time to come in, stop in with us again. Today's shout outs. I want to shout out my boy Jeremy Battles and Back Help. They go out if your children are in the Tallahassee area and they need help with any of their work, whether that be English, math, all subjects, and I think he does any grade level, then check out Backpack Help. It's a great program. I work with them as well. So if your child needs help in English or literature or something, I'll be the guy that go on and help them out that. Also, I want to shout out Pip's Hair Potion. These are the same shout outs from last week, but I got to get them out again because I can't get them out. Pip's Hair Potion. My girl Epiphany Taylor, she makes a hair potion that kind of helps your hair become healthier. It helps it grow. It helps it keep moisturized. You check her out on Instagram. She's Mixed Breed. So if you want to get in contact with her, go ahead and holler at her in there.
I just saw something on Instagram real quick. It said Ty Lue got stepped over for the Lakers job like Iris stepped over in the finals.
The Lakers and Lue are just a bad combination.
The internet shall never lose.
Oh no, Tony, you got any shout outs?
Of course I do. Once again, shout out to them. Georgia Cobra's always
bang.
Bang, Cobra Gang. Shout out once again to my boy B Nice, and y'all go check him out at All-Star Cuts right here in Tallahassee, Florida. On what's that? Tharpin Old Bainbridge. That's his shop now. So B he's doing his thing. Shout out to anybody who liked, clicked, shared, even just scrolled through the Tony and Shep page. We appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
We definitely appreciate you.
Check us out on Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook. Check us out on that. But yeah, shout out to all the graduates.
Shout out to all the graduates. I'm just happy we got FAMU graduated, Florida State graduated, TCC. My daughter, both of my babies are graduating. One going to the 6th, and the other is going to kindergarten.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be happening. So the best part about that is no more daycare. That's one bill that's going to be gone. My baby's leaving the daycare and is going to the big girl school, and she is excited and ecstatic.
Absolutely.
And so is my bank account.
And she's going to be great, bro. We already know that.
So I appreciate that. Shout out to y'all go check out Adorable Designs. Adorable Design by Ashley. That she does great, amazing wreaths. Any kind of artwork. The girl is amazing. Like I tell you, I don't see how she do that, and I could barely do a stick figure, but she can make these amazing wreaths and things like that. It is great. So go check out Adorable Designs by Ashley on Facebook and Instagram. And that's pretty much all I got as of right now. I don't even know why I started doing that.
It's the dog.
I've got to stop that.
The 100 finds its way into every episode.
Stop it. Yeah. Well, yes, again, we appreciate all y'all. Once again, shout out to everybody and we appreciate y'all for just liking this. Let's try to get this thing great. And we're going to carry everybody with us.
Absolutely.
Once again, if you have anything that you want us to shout out,
email us
at
TonyandShepSports@gmail.com.
Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook.
Send us a message on Facebook.
Send us an IM like, hey, man, could you do this? We don't want nothing for it.
For real. If you want your shout out,
if you want your publicity, I just said we got right now between two shows, we have over 4,000 views.
Yeah, so that's free marketing.
That's free marketing.
For now, at least.
At least a sandwich. You know, at least give us a sandwich.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
You can give a brother $5.
Yeah, $5. That's all I need.
But yeah. We can see the battery and it's about to die.
So let's go ahead and keep this over.
So yeah. All right, y'all. We'll check y'all out next time.
One last shout out to my boy Dio. Of course, the intro song, and that is me for the Georgia Cobras scoring a touchdown, number 34. If you're looking at the intro,
and that is me recording said touchdown.
And that was. The whole thing went down of Josh makes the sack, Antonio Ivy recovers the fumble, pitches it to me, and then I score the touchdown. So it's a family thing. It's a group. It's a group thing.
You got the coordinate. I like that. Got the coordinate.
Coordinate. Yeah, like that. All right, y'all be easy, man. Appreciate you.